different types of soil water are there from their source point of view. This is based on source. Like grey water. What is grey water? This is the wastewater from bathroom, kitchen and wash basin. We use generally most of the domestic use, that is wasted through bathroom, kitchen and wash basin, that is called grey water. Then what is black water? That is wastewater from domestic sewage and industrial waste. If from any industry, if it is obviously industries uses water for different manufacturing sector, so if industry has used that water and that is wasted, and domestic sewage से जो भी water waste हो रहा है, that is called black water. Then virtual water means क्या होता है? Water used in producing grain and animal produce. Suppose we are wearing clothes, different type of clothes. To prepare or to manufacture that clothes, we are holding mobile phones. So to manufacture this mobile phone, how much quantity of water is needed? That is called virtual water. That means it is virtually present inside the product we are using. Then green water, that is the soil moisture and water in plant. Okay, this is also called salt water cycle. Okay, green water is also called, remember this point, is also called salt water cycle, and this is the water that is present in soil as soil moisture and water in plant body, that is called green water. Then blue water, that is the water present in water bodies like sea, lakes, rivers and canal. Okay, sea, lakes, river and canal में जो भी आपको water मिलता है, that is called blue water. Another one is fossil water. Fossil water means ground water. जो भी ग्राउंड में जो वाटर रहते हैं, दैट इज कॉल्ड ग्राउंड वाटर. व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन देन ग्राउंड वाटर एंड सॉइल वाटर? Soil moisture means almost it is available to plant, but ground water means it is present in water table, the water table that is in the deeper layer of the soil, and that water is not available. That may be available after some time due to capillary fringe. We will talk later on. Then these are the types of based on the source, water type based on the source. Then there are water type based on the availability. Based on availability, water are two types. One is available water and then unavailable water. What is available water? Available water means, remember, the water present in between field capacity to permanent wilting point. Water present in between field capacity to permanent wilting point, and that is called available water. That means permanent wilting point means water potential when it is minus 15 bar, and field capacity is when the water potential of the soil water is minus 0.33 bar. Okay, and here if you say permanent wilting point is the lowest limit of available water, for field capacity is the highest limit of available water. And before field capacity, if you say what is field capacity? When the soil, as we have already discussed, soil में both micropore and macropore रहते हैं, and जब भी हम irrigation करते हैं and rainfall होता है, then this micro and macropore they will be filled with water. At that point, that is called saturation. And saturation point में क्या होता है, जो macropore और large pore में जो water रहते हैं वो drain out हो जाते हैं नीचे, that is contributing to the ground water, and that is due to gravitational pull. So when they drain out, only micropore contains water. So at that situation, जब सारे micropore में water filled रहते हैं, that is called field capacity. Okay, that is called field capacity. फिर क्या होता है, फिर due to seepage, evaporation, then plant uptake or downward downward movement of water, this water from the micropore that also depletes, वो भी कम होता है धीरे धीरे. तो उसको डिप्लीट होने के बाद एक सर्टेन पॉइंट आता है जब प्लांट विल्ट होना स्टार्ट करता है या फिर विल्ट हो जाता है, दैट इज कॉल्ड परमानेंट विल्टिंग पॉइंट. दैट पॉइंट इज नोन एज परमानेंट विल्टिंग पॉइंट, एंड दैट इज minus 15 bar. Field capacity is minus 0.33 bar. So from field capacity to permanent wilting point, that water present in the soil, that is called available water, and that is available to the plant. Then unavailable water consists of gravitational water, that is the excess water present in macropore and that drained out to the groundwater. Then another one is called water present in permanent wilting point to hygroscopic coefficient. That water, again another one is hygroscopic water. That means hygroscopic coefficient से ज़्यादा जो water है. So we will talk later on what are these permanent wilting point, hygroscopic coefficient and hygroscopic water. We will talk. So you have to remember, field capacity to permanent wilting point, that water is known as available water. Gravitational water, permanent wilting point to hygroscopic water and hygroscopic water. that is called unavailable water. Then based on physical nature, water are different types, like gravitational water we have already discussed, capillary water that is present in micropore, and that is from field capacity to hygroscopic coefficient. Then hygroscopic water beyond hygroscopic coefficient, this is called hygroscopic water. So this is physical nature of water, and this is type of based on availability, and this is based on सोर्सेस. सो दीज आर डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ सॉइल वाटर. इसमें से भी बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस एग्जाम में पूछे जाते हैं. ठीक है, अगर आपको पूछा गया कि वाटर प्रेजेंट इन ग्राउंड, that means water table, that is called fossil water. Water that is wasted from the domestic sewage and industrial waste, that is called black water. Then what is the difference between green water and blue water? Blue water means water bodies में जो water रहते हैं, ठीक है, जो हमको दिखाई देता है, and like pond, lake, sea, the ocean, that is called blue water. Green water means जो soil में moisture रहता है and that is available to plant, as well as those moisture that is present in the plant body, plant system, that is called green water. So these are different types of water, and this type of questions you may face in different competitive exam.